All right. Number 6 question. If sine A is equal to 3 over 5 and cos B is equal to 15 over 17, where A is obtuse and B is acute, find the value of cos A plus B. Now, because of this, we have to understand what is known as a compound angle. Now, compound angle has some things. So let me just write them out, because that's what you'll be using there first. We have sine A, we have sine A plus B. This is equals to sine A cos B plus cos A sine B. You have to know them as you know your name. If I have sine A minus B, this is equals to sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. If I have cos A plus B, this is equals to cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. If I have cos A minus B, this equals to cos A cos B plus, what's the expression? Plus sine A sine B. If I have tan A plus B, this equals to tan A plus tan B over 1 minus tan A tan B. If I have tan A minus B, this equals to tan A minus tan B over 1 plus tan A tan B. So these are these compound angle. You need to know them as you know your name, very importantly, because there are some cases that you need them, like this kind of question now. We have cos A plus B. It means this is the cos A plus B. It means we are using cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. This is what we will now be using in this case now to solve this. So having known that, let us now proceed to the question now. Okay. So we have sine A 3 over 5, which means I need cos A. There are two ways. You can use sine square A plus cos square A is equals to 1 to get your cos A. You can use that method. You can use the triangle method, the right angle triangle method. So here's our A. Here's our A. Sine A is opposite of hypotenuse. The opposite to A is here 3. Hypotenuse is 5. So if you use Pythagoras theorem to calculate here now, 5 squared, 25 minus 9, 16, square root of 16, here is 4. I don't need to explain that again. You already know that Pythagoras theorem in a right angle triangle, the square of the hypotenuse side is equal to the square of the sum of the two other sides. Since we need here, just say 5 square minus 3 square. You find the square root will give you here. Okay, that is 25 minus 9. Square root of that is 16. Square root of 16 is 4. So which means cos A will now be adjacent over hypotenuse, which is 4 over 5. You can use this method to get your cos A. Then you can see B here, cos B, which means you also need sine B. You also need sine B. So you can get another right angle triangle or still use sine square B plus cos square B is equals to 1. Then you now use that to find sine B. You can still do that. Or use this right angle method. So this time around, I need B here. Since I need B there, B is adjacent over hypotenuse. The adjacent to this B is here, which is 15. The hypotenuse is here, which is 17. So to get here, if I say, okay, here is A, B, C, or let me use S, Y, Z, S, Y, Z. Just the same thing I did there. Let me just show it here now. So that means I need here now, which is XZ is equals to 17 square minus 15 square. Because this is the longest side in the triangle, because this is the hypotenuse. And 17 square is what? 289. 289 minus 15 squared is 225. I believe so. Let's subtract. This 4. 8 minus 2 is 6. Okay, 64. So when you find e square, I mean, when you now find square root of 64, so xz will now give you square root of that, which is square root of 64. Square root of 64 is 8. So that means here is 8. So it means that sine B is equals to opposite over hypotenuse, that is 8 over 17. I don't need tan, yes, only to bring tan. Because when we look at the cos, a plus b just now, there was no tan there. So that is not necessary here. Now, going back to that, cos a plus b, we discovered just now that it was cos a cos b minus sine a sine b. All right. Now, there is a clause to the question now. They say B, they give a conditional statement. A is obtuse, and obtuse angle is in the second quadrant. Where's obtuse angle? Angle that is greater than 90 but less than 180. That is obtuse angle. And that obtuse angle is the second quadrant. And in that second quadrant, it was only sine that was positive. So since you are told that A is obtuse, it means that sine is positive in that obtuse angle because it's in the second quadrant. Sine is positive there. So sine A will remain 3 over 5. But cos A will be negative because cos and tan, they are negative in the obtuse angle. Obtuse is in the second quadrant. Cos is negative there. So which means this cos A now, we have minus here. So which means this will now be minus, here is cos A, minus 4 over 5 times cos B. We are told that B is acute. Acute angle and angle that is greater than 0 but less than 90. All the trig ratio, they are positive there, which means cos B is positive. And what is our cos B? Cos B was given as 15 over 17. So this remains 15 over 17 minus, remember A is obtuse and sine is positive in that second quadrant. So sine A will still remain 3 over 5. 3 over 5 times sine B. We are told that B is acute. And acute angle, all of them are positive, but that is in the first quadrant. Greater than 0 but less than 90. So sine B is also positive there, which is 8 over 17. So let's work them as it is. The LCM of 5 and 17 is what? 5 times 17. 5 times 7 is 35. Carry 3. 5 times 1, 5. That is 85. 5 divided 85 is 17. 17 times 4. 4 times 7 is 28. Carry 2. 4, that is 68. So we have minus 68. Oh, sorry. This is even times. This is times. This is times. So we just do 5 cancel 15 is 3. So this will give us minus 12 over what? Over 17. All right. And this side on, we have minus, nothing we cancel out there. So this is 65. 5 times 17 is 65. Wait, 35 carry 3, that is 85. 85. Okay, 5 times 1 is 5. Then 3 times 8 is 24. All right. So find the LCM. 17 and 85. The LCM is 85. Okay. Just 17 divided 85 is 5. 5 times 12 is 60. So we have minus 60 minus 24. So minus 60 minus 24 is minus 84 over 85. So that is your answer, minus 84 over 85. So take note of that. When you have obtuse, the angle obtuse, always know that obtuse is in the second quadrant. And in the second quadrant, sine is positive but cos is negative. That was why when they say A is obtuse, when we now have our cos A, we have to put minus there because cos is negative in the second quadrant. Obtuse is second quadrant, greater than 90 but less than 180. Then you now apply this formula for cos A plus B. Cos A is minus 4 over 5. cos B is 15 over 17. Then this side sine A is bring this minus sine 3 over 5 times 8 over 17. So when you times this, 5 cancel is 3, this 12 over 17. Then this times this, nothing can cancel here, this times this, give you this times this, give you this. Then you work the fraction. That is your answer. So thank you.